Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another HMARS 3 replay. Spawn on the left side as the blue Russians with khorix. Spawn on the right side as the red Chinese with a 100-wood fishing boat. Very peculiar name to say. After all, what is a khorix?
Что?
2. That's the name of his explorer. 2. And Ba Yu Feng, which may be just randomly generated. On this map, there's also a handful of native water bison you can claim.
Yeah.
Grove Rickshaw there, Disciple moving around. There is a Gurkha up there trapped in the trees. No deck selected for either player. And these lines will be going on down.
Приказ.
One line doesn't get picked off by the Russian now. For natives on the map, there's the Usadai Temple, which gave access to chalk and throwers. As well as hero hit points, gather rate from mills and farms, and rice paddies, and increased chalk and thrower stuff. Chinese player now has a shipment available and is immediately going for the T export. Northern Refugees, Year of the Tiger. For each 2 disciples you've lost, a pet white tiger will be mustered for Home City's spawn point, up to maximum 12. Interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. I can see why people don't go for it. You can get up to 12 Wagner, the pet white tigers. I wonder if they're any good. If the white tigers are overstated for a pet, that'll make it probably a bit more reasonable because you don't try to lose units. And you don't really deploy up disciples, do you? So maybe like disciple rush. Huh. Wood, coin, Chuko News, Mandarin, Duck Squad, Playing Pikemen, Step Riders, Flamethrower, Castle Rickshaw, Diplomatic Intrigue, Rat and Shields, Coin, Arquebus, Changdo Swordsman, Territorial Army, Iron Flails, Double Face Armor, Meteor Hammers, Intervention, Iron Manchurian Cavalry Archers, Harming Iron Troops. Walk of the Rice Paper. Ships a second Chinese monk, enables him for the rest of the game. Kills 1 Shaolin Master, that's the primary monk. And Flying Crows. We got 1. And the Explorer's name 2. Weird. We do now have the Explorer down to the center, trying to torch down this village. We do got these water bison here, which make it, and the Chinese can fatten up a bit more easily. Let's see. Team Manchka Expeditions. All cavalry gets +4 line of sight and 10% hit points, as well as your shock infantry, which is the 1v1. Land Gentry enables cavalry archers to be trained from the Commerce Age, replace their coin cost with slightly reduced wood cost. Huh. Interesting. Wood Trickle. Food Silos, Rum Distillery, Economic Theory. Huh. Interesting. Wood Coin, Streltsy, Cossacks, Boyars. Sustainable Agriculture, Cigarette Roller, Wood Coin, Cavalry Combat, Cavalry Archers, Falconets, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Textile Mill, Higher Pandurs, Warrior Skirmishers from the Balkans that counter skirmishers. So, is this a anti-light skirmisher? And got Factory. The Russian deck is weird. He is going for the Quartermaster, while his opponent is going for the White Pagoda. White Pagoda. Oh yeah, that's one you don't really see all too often. When White Pagoda ships disciples and has Sacred Vault, which increases the stat of the Shaolin Master and disciples, and the latter's trains limit. So he is going to go for some disciples, and if you lose more, he can get a number of white tigers. Wagner's, which is a German name. We do now have a good number of disciples on the field, 8.
有个准备好了。
Right now, the disciples are doing 14 damage per strike, which is musketeer damage. They also have the critical strike and 10% disciple. One disciple does go down. He's having a bit of trouble engaging. The explorer is doing a good job being micro. The grove rickshaw has not been deployed on the field. Yaks are being brought back to this village here. Let's see, the build limit right now is 10. He has 7. And there's a number of step riders there. They do bonus damage versus infantry, less damage versus heavy infantry, such as these recruits. These monks have still incredibly bad siege attack. Now we do have the Mandarin Duck Squad, which give them access to 8 Chu canoes and flamethrower. More disciples now floating on the field has 10 out of 10 now. Now going for some repentant. Oh, he's going for some high outlaws. I was not expecting that. Flamethrower's siege damage is still not great. These forces pushing way forward. Recruits getting overran by these various forces, villagers and militia. Militia now engaging. Villagers to get some volley there. There's still some of them in the town center there. He has a good number of disciples here. Juco News are currently focusing down the recruits. Very good. The disciples may want to turn around and start punching these guys. Not bringing a shipment of Juco News. He's at pop cap at the moment. And he doesn't have any villagers on wood at the moment either. Those Dracots do take quite a bit of population space. Each one takes 5 each. That's probably not worth it in the end. Start losing population space there. Now bringing some repentant cannoneers. So it looks like that's one of the mercenaries he can get. They'll just push way forward, trying to hit some of these step riders. He does hit the blockhouse there, which is important. Not only acts as an outpost, does also act as a whatchamacallit, a barracks. Takes out the army there, but we got a number of Juco News here that push its way forward. And now got the repenting cannoneers, which are a obelisk gun variant, which does the bonus damage, which is heavy, does siege damage at range as well. Less damage versus villagers. So the single recruit will have a bit of trouble versus him. Gonna go for a stable back here. And I can bring in 5 white tigers. Playing pikemen now being plotted out. And we've got Cossacks and wood. So I'm pushing way forward. Cannoneers are similar to skirmishers, even though they're still classified as... Well, they are classified as light. So there's a light infantry force there. Those Cossacks coming out will do very good work. We got a spy on the field as well now. Spy can go and start shanking some of the cannoneers. Cossacks, of course, are cheap hussar. They're not particularly great. They're cheap. But hit some of these units there as well. Spy, I'm not sure, maybe already down. Got these cavalry archers here, which are a dragoon variant with good attack speed. But they won't do well versus Chukunus, which will do bonus damage versus them. He'll take out some of this pikemen there, but these forces being brought in small numbers, more cavalry archers here, which are not going to be good. These guys do bonus increase light units as well, so these cavalry archers are not a good idea. He's trying to bring in boyars. All I could stand to get out Chelsea. He needs more heavy cav. Chinese players now bringing his Rattan shields, which are a anti-archer, skirmisher, and artillery unit. I got the mango grove now being collected on up. It is no different than collecting from regular trees. Walkhouse has been redeployed there. Very good. Got some young guards. So he has gone for the French allies, so he does have some grenadiers now on the field. Grenadiers are classified as heavy infantry. And Rattan shields, they are classified as shock infantry. So on charge wave 4, their siege attack is not great. He does bring out some more of the outlaws there as well, which do have okay siege attack. Now bring out a wave of disciples. He'll get those out before being knocked out. He does have another 4 on the way. Hey, and there it goes down before that can get pulled on the field. Guys, watch the start getting hit there. Disciples trying to punch them. The shock infantry will be countered by the cavalry archers being a dragoon variant. Some of these villagers not getting hit there. Cavalry archers do take out one of those units there. Now got a big wave of Chelsea. The Rattan shields will do be effective for some, so they are a skirmisher variant, a cheap skirmisher variant. Cavalry archers need to focus on those Rattan shields. It looks like all the structures have been picked on off. Chinese player can bring in now 8 white tigers. Diplomat can trigger more cannoneers being pulled on the field. Got now some Cossacks pulled on the field, which should allow them to overrun these cannoneers no problem. More cannoneers being pushed on forward. Cossacks are still a little bit low numbers. He is able to pick them off one at a time. There's another cannoneer mercenary right there, which could be picked off first. There we go. It looks like the cannoneer mercenaries will be at least beaten back. They will not be able to re-engage anytime soon. And now we've got the French Expedition Company giving us another round on young grenadiers. Is that that also looks like a holy hand grenade symbol. Am I stupid in thinking that? Grenades right on in, of course, they do less damage versus cavalry. Some sentries here. They do a bit of bonus damage versus cavalry, but they are going to disintegrate pretty quickly. Now going for flamethrower and capture rickshaw. And now it's going for more of these Dakots. Not sure why he's really going for them. They are a musketeer variant, which is something that the Chinese sort of lack. They lack a standard heavy infantry. Or should I say standard ranged heavy infantry. They always can get out pikemen and swordsmen. Cavalry archers don't do less damage versus them. Got a flamethrower here, which does do slightly less damage versus cavalry. Does 4 damage rather than 5. That must have been the castle rickshaw, not a fortress. Castle Rickshaw. Right there. We have a big rave round of research there. Currently has 35 villagers, bonus at 26. More cavalry archers, more Cossacks on the field.
Готов. Приказ?
Now I got some Keshiks now pulling field, which are ranged cavalry like the cavalry archers. The damage is 8, 12 range, good attack speed, bonus versus a heavy cav. They are just simply inferior to the cavalry archers. These guys do cost 155. These guys do cost technically 155. Of course, this is the age 2 unit. These guys are technically age 3. There's something just camouflaged there. Somebody must have a scout on the field. Ah, spies. Spies are camouflaged on the way forward. Interesting. This though one does get spotted there by the castle. Now, is any relationships with the French? Who likes the French? Now bring the white tigers, which he will get 8 white tigers. They do get some damage multipliers versus light infantry. But they don't seem anything too particular special. But they will spot those spies. At this point in time, spotting those spies could actually be useful to save this Cannoneer mercenaries. Explorer does go down there. Pets are not classified as heavy nor light infantry. They are classified as hand infantry, but not infantry. Cossacks now push forward, get some damage on these units. And more cavalry archers not being pulled in the field. The repentant cannoneers will be good versus them. And the rest of the heavy cav will be cleaned on up. Got a big wave of disciples push way forward. They're getting a good number of critical strikes here. Got some pikemen still mixed on in. More pikemen, more cannoneers pushing forward, trying to pursue the cavalry archers there. They're getting battered, beaten, bruised, and some of these villagers sort of going down. More cannoneers not being pulled out. The Rooster still has 33 villagers, does have economic theory. Almost all the shipments that will probably go for in this age are been collected. None of these shipments over here I would go for, like age 1 farm increase, not important. Age 1 estate increase, not important. And same thing on these ones as well. Stable does go down there. Cavalry archers have been engaged by the Keshiks. Looks like Red Army is now getting meleeed by some villagers. The Roost does have 24 villagers. There's the rest of his villagers there. And also villagers now on to attack order, trying to help clean up this area. Villagers do have decent melee attack. And it does clean up that attack. The Chinese player is now going for H3, going for the Confucian Academy, which will give him some flying crows.
准备好了。
And now bring in some British expedition company. We'll bring him 6 red coats, as well as a wave of research there. Chinese player has quite a bit of food and, well, just a lot of food stored up at the moment. Blockhouse now going on up. Number of archivists now being employed on Eld. We do have these red coats now employed on the field as well. It's a bit of a mix for us, nothing too significant. He has rebuilt the blockhouse there, so the roost should be fine at defending himself. The explorer does go down there.
Yes.
I got some idle villagers there. They collect up the rest of that food. They probably could be tasked on the berries. And I got some repentant land snakes now being pulled on the field, which are high damage single target melee, if I remember correctly. And as well as some hand mortars that will help them destroy the structures. Russian player has a shipment available. There's nothing I would say he should get right now. Nothing will provide any value at the moment. I think the Russian player backed the game when he saw those hand mortars. This is Ant Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.